What's up? What's up? It's your man Jimmy Chan. All right, so today we're talking about more about dimensional analysis. So, except we're going to be talking about the area and also with volume, which also means capacity. So, let's kind of look at all the rest of the information, the extra conversions that are available, right? We got to make sure that we're going to be able to talk about population density, which is population divided by the area, being able to convert from the English system to the metric system in terms of volume and capacity. And then, but essentially, with dimensional analysis, we're going to deal with it the same exact way. If we're going to go directly from metric system to metric system, then we're going to go ahead and move the decimal or divide by 10 or multiply by 10 as each step that we go. But I wanted to go ahead and do two quick examples here, right? Because this is actually a fact that we are already given right here. However, we don't really need to be given this fact. We can actually solve for this fact, and let's go ahead and actually show how we can actually solve that. So 1 square foot, right, is equal to how many square inches? Right? So what are some of the facts that we know when we talk about inches and foot? Well, what we know is that 12 inches is equal to 1 foot. I know that, right? So let's go ahead and make a table and solve for that. So as you look at this, if I'm correct, 1 square foot is also known as 1 foot squared, right? And foot squared just means foot times foot. So if that's the case, 1 square foot would mean 1 foot times foot, right? And I want the foot times foot to be inches squared, so I want them to be well, I should say it this way. Each inch, I know, can be a foot, which is 12 inches equal to 1 foot. But that will only take care of one of the foot. So that means I have to make another inch here with another foot here so that this foot can cancel out with this foot. So that this way, all I have is the inch times inch, which would give me the inches squared, which is exactly what I want right here, square inches. So from here, if you look at the top, I have 12 inch times 12 inch over 1 times 1, because the foot is already canceled out, so that's all I have. So 1 times 1 is just 1. So here I'm going to have 144, which is the 12 times 12. The inch times inch would be inches squared, which is the same as square inches. So 1 square foot is going to equal to 144 square inches. All right. So let's go a little bit tougher. Let's have to do a dimensional analysis on not just one thing, right? Because both of these here are both area. So square foot is the area, square inches is the area. So we're dealing with area here. What if we had to not just do one thing like miles to feet and hours to second, right? If that's the case, let's put down some facts about miles and feet. Well, what we know is that 5,280 feet is equal to 1 mile, right? And then second and hours. Let me see here. Well, I know that 60 seconds is equal to 1 minute. And I know that 60 minutes is equal to 1 hour, right? So those are facts that I know. All right, so that's what I'm going to use. So when I create the table, and anytime it says per, like miles per hour, that per just means to divide. So essentially what I have here is 75 miles over per hour. Okay. Now, I want those miles, I want these miles here to be in feet. And so therefore I have the relationship between feet and miles. So I know that there's 5,280 feet in 1 mile. And with that being said, look at what happens. The miles go away. All right. Great. So I have taken care of the miles to feet. Check. Okay. So now I want to focus on the hours. Well, I want the hours. I don't really know how many seconds is in 1 hour. So let's go ahead and just break it down to minutes. So let's make these hours 2 minutes. So how many minutes is in an hour? Well, I know there's 60 minutes in 1 hour. Well, cool part is that now the hours are now gone. Okay? But I'm not done because this says minutes and I want seconds. So I'm not done yet. So now let me draw this another line here. So I want to change this minute into seconds. Well, I know that there's 60 seconds in 1 minute. So now the minute goes away. Excellent. So if I look on top, what do I have? I have only the feet left. And on the bottom, I only have seconds left, which is exactly what I want. Great. So let's go ahead and multiply the top with the top and the bottom with the bottom. So the top is going to be 75 times 5280 feet over 60 times 60 seconds. So with that being said, what this comes out to be is going to be 110 feet per second. And that would be my answer right there. All right. Well, I hope that helps. If you have any questions, let me know. Talk to you later. See ya. Bye.